underwear, and you combine those ages of 17 and 20. I'm older.
And you get the age of the main event competitor, Jacob Silva.
Yes, Jacob Silva's 37. Even on the height, just a 2-inch reach advantage for Austin Heinz. This is by far the most anticipated prelims bout on our broadcast. We'll see how this plays out, but first let's get our introductions.
The following contest is scheduled for 3 rounds in the Fury Amateur Series Flyweight Division and is brought to you by SheathUnderwear.com. For 35% off their Airflow collection, visit them online using the promo code FLOW. That's SheathUnderwear.com. Introducing your first competitor, fighting out of the blue corner. This mixed martial artist stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in officially at 125.2 pounds. Fighting out of Tyler, Texas, he holds an amateur record of 1 win, no losses. Here is Austin Heinz. And introducing his opponent across the cage, fighting out of the red corner. This freestyle fighter stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, and he weighed in at a perfect 125 pounds. Fighting out of Houston, Texas, he holds an undefeated amateur record of 2 wins, no losses. This is Israel Pee-wee Ortega. Your referee in charge, Brian Thompson.
All right, let's get this going. The 17-year-old taking on the 20-year-old. This could be just a schoolyard scrap, but we are inside the cage for it. Blue gloves for the 17-year-old Austin Heinz. Israel Ortega, red gloves. Trying to complete this shot.
Yeah, it's not often that you call MMA fights and the older of the 2 gentlemen in the cage is not old enough to consume alcohol legally. But that's exactly what we have here. 17-year-old Austin Heinz, 20-year-old Israel Ortega.
Notice that left underhook of Heinz allowed him to kind of, pull Ortega's arms up and build the base. Ortega stayed with the felon. Has some good body lock exposure. He doesn't quite have the angle, though, to fully take the bag.
As we mentioned in the walkout, Ortega with 2 rear naked choke finishes in his first 2 amateur fights, so undoubtedly trying to get this to the ground, looking for the back immediately of Austin Heinz. He's doing a good job of defending there.
Going back and watching his fight at Fury Championship Series 13, or Challenger Series 13, excuse me, in April, that win over Steven Beltran, man, he got off to such a great start and just looked locked in. Oh.
Man, what a veteran move there from Austin Heinz to know his back was exposed. He had 2 hands around the waist, ran to the cage to make sure that he was able to use the cage to defend that.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. And Alex, are you noticing this whenever the kids that you've got, I know you've got a lot of young guys in your camp that are very promising prospects now. Are you noticing like how good of a student they are and how far they are ahead of even when you were a young guy, you were 17 years old, you were fighting professionally, you were Austin Heinz. Are you seeing a huge ability gap in there?
Yeah, and I think it's from the evolution of the martial art game and the evolution of technology. I didn't have YouTube when I was younger, so like jiu-jitsu learning, you were kind of doomed to your coach. Thankfully I had some good coaches, but still, you can learn anything you want. These guys have every tool in the book to gain knowledge, understand stats, and fight. Props to Fury throwing 2-3 shows a month.
Yeah, every opportunity, whether it's grappling, fighting, you have chances. Ten seconds left.
Yeah, some of my...
Oh,
Heinz rocks him with the right hand.
What a punch.
knocks him down, easily takes this round. Big finish there.
Wow. Austin Heinz is a killer. What a shot there. Last 15 seconds. I mean, Ortega came out, Alex, chasing that takedown, big time, chasing that back. Really wanted this to go to the ground. Austin doing a good job of staying out of trouble. This beautiful reversal here. And then Austin comes up here with about 15 seconds there, lands that big left hand. Right hand. And then maybe most impressive, Alex, he didn't get overzealous. He went in very under control, went in, made sure that he was on top to finish, made sure he didn't take any unnecessary punishment there in the last 5 or 6 seconds. But, man, Austin Heinz is really, really good. And you can tell this is a opponent-specific game plan for Austin Heinz.
Yeah. Ortega, he wrestled hard. I mean, he spent a lot of energy there in round 1.
All right, let's see what round 2 has in store for us. Oh! Ortega very focused on getting this to the ground.
And it's got to give Austin some confidence knowing that if he lands that you know, he can knock him down. So that distance is going to be extremely valuable to him. He's clinched here. Austin Heinz in the guard. Looks like he passed over one leg, now in the half guard from the top, doing everything right. Got that elbow high on the far side.
Man, good work.
Wrestling up is Ortega. Staying that left leg, Heinz, he gets it out. Stops him. Oh, man.
What a shot.
Man, Israel Ortega just going for those shots where nothing's set up and just kind of diving in.
Nose busted. There's Ortega's.
Blood coming out the nose of Ortega.
Great scrap.
Oh, another big right hand there from Austin Heinz.
Heavy sprawl there from Heinz. As he rocks into the cage, connects his hands, we'll probably see this double leg finish. He's got to count down and scoop him. He gets it, Heinz in on that.
Oh, wow.
What a beautiful job there.
I think the 10 kind of guys call that the 100%. I watched the video recently.
Yeah.
Great little reversal, though. It's a great secondary if the guillotine fails.
And what great technical ability from both guys here. Israel Ortega relentless on that wrestling, shot after shot after shot. And here comes Austin Heinz having the back of Israel Ortega now.
Triangle locked up as well. 20 seconds to work with this. Ooh, that left arm is under the chin, but now released. Let's see if something opens up. Hand play going on. 10 seconds left.
Yeah, really difficult to shake them off whenever they've got that figure 4 body lock. Man, Austin Heinz is putting on a clinic here.
Yeah, he is.
Against a very, very good, very skilled opponent. Wow, what a second round, man. Austin doing a good job of keeping the distance here. Even when he did close the distance, he had a plan. He knew exactly what he was going to do. He has been paying attention to the tendencies of Israel Ortega. Ended up getting the back, had that figure 4 body lock, squeezing that body. just passing out some damage there. He was a little high to get any pressure on the neck, so he looked like he just wanted to, he was just content with a little ground and pound there from the back. In my eyes, Alex, Austin Heinz up 2-0
Yeah, same.
Watch for Israel Ortega to come out, guns blazing here in the third round, because he needs it to win this fight.
All right, here we go, third round. Austin Heinz in control of this fight, and as you mentioned, Michael, for Izzy, Ortega needs to finish this fight. Somebody's O is gonna go here in this final round.
Oh, kicked him in the face to Heinz.
Yeah, and to be clear, no matter what happens, no matter what the result is of this fight, both these guys are going to be better from this fight, and they are just, 1 and 2 fight amateurs, and so, we're going to see a lot more of these guys in the future.
Coming up at 4:30 p.m. on UFC Fight Pass, it's the main card broadcast of Fury FC 107. 2 title fights for you. Abdul Kamara taking on Mana Martinez, Mana Boy, for the bantamweight title. And then in our main event, Harris Moran taking on Fury FC Hall of Famer Jacob Silva, who's been on a recent tear and resurrection of his career. The flyweight championship on the line. Those fights plus 6 more on a Sunday, 4:30 p.m. on UFC Fight Pass. Make sure you get those subscriptions in right now.
Nice reversal there from Heinz.
Heinz doing a good job of staying crowded on those hips and staying square. That's the main thing. Whenever they're trying to switch to an arm bar, whenever you feel those hips going out, you got to kind of follow them. You got to be square to those hips. It's really difficult to submit you if you're square to your opponent.
Yeah, plus, with the fatigue, the sweat, and the blood, hitting moves like triangles when they're flogged is almost impossible. Arm bars probably have the best chance from this position, but even that, at this point, is so challenging. And Heinz himself being a good grappler, he knows what to navigate around. And you see Ortega trying to cut those angles, but you see an armbar attempt, maybe he can get that right leg around. Like you said, Mike, Heinz squares him right back up. You see he slipped just immediately out backwards and then passes. Hit his head again, he does.
Man, this kid is so good.
Man, this should be scary for any 125er. I don't know if Austin will stay at 125. He's only 17 years old. He'll put on some weight. He'll put on some size like that. But
not quite locked.
Austin Heinz is about 5'7". And when he adds some muscle to that frame, it's going to be even scarier. We'll see. 10 seconds left in this fight. That should be a dominant win for Austin Heinz. We'll make it official shortly. Just want to mention you, programming alert. After this fight, we'll take a brief intermission. Just want to let everybody know we've got one more fight after that. Take a look at our highlights for round 3. Heinz in control. He had an answer for everything Ortega threw at him. There's the backflip by Austin Heinz. right, Wayne is inside. Let's see how the judges scored this one. Take it away, Wayne.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of combat, we go to the judges' scorecards for your decision. Brought to you by SheathUnderwear.com. All 3 judges scored the fight 30-27, declaring your winner by unanimous decision, Austin Heinz.
I'm here with your winner, Austin Heinz. Austin, 2 years ago I visited y'all at 10th Planet, and you brought me aside and you said, Mike, in a couple of years, I'm going to be fighting for Fury Fighting Championships, and I'm going to be your 125-pound champion. Do you remember that?
Yes, sir. Hey, we're well on the way. One of the biggest problems I've had is people are scared to fight me, you know. I've had people pull out. I've had people say no. Listen, don't be scared to fight me, because the best thing that'll ever happen to you is losing to the baby goat.
If you keep talking like that, you're well on your way, Austin Heinz. I have one question I just wanted to know. If you guys don't know, Austin is 17 years old. Do you have school tomorrow?
I think I started last week, but I haven't been checking it.
Well, that was a pretty amazing performance against a very formidable opponent. All of us kind of checked this off on our list when we saw this fight. How did it feel coming out here? You could tell his game plan was to get this to the ground.
Definitely. I watched his fights. Very impressive, 2-0 guy. But I know I'm the best, and I'm going to continue to be the best, and I'll beat whoever y'all put in front of me. That's a promise.
Well, Austin, you took very little damage here. When can we look forward to seeing you again?
I'm ready next week, the week after. Like, I'm ready as soon as possible. I'd love to fight on a San Antonio card, too.
All right, well, I will see you over at 10th Planet next time I visit. I look forward to seeing you there. Your winner, Austin Heinz.
Congratulations to Austin Heinz. Keeps that record spotless, moves it now to 2-0.